Alright guys, today I want to go over the Yorick matchup for Irelia and why I'm going to explain to you guys that it's not that bad of a matchup and how it's actually pretty decent for Yorick. It's really hard in the early game, I can understand, but it is definitely a lot more manageable than what people say about it. Some people say that Irelia is unwinnable, it's just not beatable, right? And it's justifiable, right? Because I really can Q all your ghouls, you can W your all-ins very easily. Very easy to land E and ult because Yorick has no dashes. But the thing Yorick has over every single other champion is his item pathing, armization is absolutely phenomenal. The ability to go Hullbreaker lets him do so many things, and it makes him just an absolute monster in 1v1s. So we're gonna see in this game how I actually beat Irelia and how I actually win. I know in this game that I actually do get solo killed a few times in the early game, but you know, it's alright. We'll look at the early game for this Irelia game, and after this one, we can go over and watch another one because you know we don't only need to watch one, right? We can watch many games where I beat Irelia. So let's just see. Landing phase. I'm walking up. I'm just seeing how Irelia plays. I'm actually gonna cover the scoreboard, right? So my runes are Conqueror with Demolish. Level 1, you have a much better trade with Auto Q and against Irelia. You do not win extended trades, especially if she has 4 stacks. But these really short trades, you can abuse them really hard, right? Now I know she has 4 stacks, so I'm gonna back off, you know, respect her, right? But already as the lane starts, I have an advantage and very nice, you know. Get a pot. Of course, if she use the first 3 minions and then you can learn E instead, and it's a lot more safer, and you don't need to fight her. You can just back off. Let's get hit by that, but that's fine. You might see in this matchup as well. We're both running Ignite, so I run Ignite in this matchup because I really has a lot of healing in her Q. Ignite's gonna cut that down by a lot, and it's one of the most vital things in this matchup. That's why, and it's one of the things you need in order to win it, right? So remember, I run TP Ignite or Ignite Flash, something like that. I always run TP because the teleport is just broken for Yorick. It lets you make mistakes, lets you make plays. I think it evens out though. She's much stronger than 1v1 with Ignite Flash, but I'm allowed to make a lot more macro plays because I'm running TP, yeah? But I'm very susceptible to ganks because I don't have Flash. So right now I'm slow pushing, there's not much you can really do. If she queued that, I could have just threatened to get a really good trade on her, so that's why she didn't do that. Right now she can't just like, you know, kill all my minions, right? They're all high as hell. High health, I'm not summoning ghouls so that she can't spawn onto them. So I just slow pushing, yeah? CRE, I'll walk away. Nothing she can really do here. Normal, pretty normal. I predict she might Q in that minion, so that's why I motioned towards it a little bit. Now I summon ghouls. By this time, my wave is way too big. She can't win the 1v1, so that's why I'm doing this, you know? I sort of walk up here. Bad fight. I thought Graves is a little bit closer. That's fine though. I don't mind dying right now for a good kill. It seems like nothing's going on, so it is. Short little exchange, I push in the wave, and I just sort of leave, yeah? So I got the wave in, because, you know, she pushed to me, and then I pushed back to her, and she can't beat me in the wave, because too many minions and stuff. So let's see how much money I have. Not enough to get anything, so I just buy a ruby crystal and walk back. You know, everyone knows my playstyle by now. If you don't, I go Hullbreaker first every single game, because it is just insanely broken on Yorick, and Yorick can abuse it really hard. If you snowball, you can get access to tower, and then you can just get play to advantage and then play off that money, getting items and EXP a lot over the enemy, and then use carry from that position. So really lucky that she actually uses Ignite in that fight. That's really nice. Let's just see how the lane plays out. Now I know that Irelia also suffers big mana issues as well, so she has to Q a lot. Her Q costs 20 mana. Her skills certainly aren't cheap as well. So I actually play around that a lot in a lot of different games as well when I play against Irelia. Be conscious of the enemy mana. I'm going to try to freeze the wave because she has no TP. There's nothing she can do about it. I sort of W because I thought she would try to auto me. If she ordered me there, she would have been stuck in the cage and she would have taken tower aggro, so that's why I did that. Now I've got a really nice phrase, so I'm quite happy with this. She has to back because she has no mana. It's too scary for the contest. I can I easily get kill pressure on her because I have Ignite. Yeah. Really nice. So far it's super advantageous for us. Still freezing, still freezing. My team's making a play on bot. Irrelevant to me, I'm trying to focus on my own lane right now. But if there's a really perfect position, like when I say absolutely perfect, I mean like, you know, I don't know, I get guaranteed 4 kills and I'm ready to TP. But if there's nothing guaranteed, I'm never going to TP because you're playing Yorick, you don't want to lose any leads, right? So already I have a massive EXP and gold advantage. Nice, look at that EXP advantage, very nice. I sort of tried queuing her, but I fucked it up, but okay. I'm almost level 6 as well. I'm sitting... I E here to go for a, you know, work a little bit. She queues all the things, that's perfectly fine. I predict that she's going to queue in that minion, so I queue her over there. Right now it's really scary for me actually, because she's level 6. Now I'm level 6, so I'm not too scared. But I'm still a little bit scared because, like, you know, it's Irelia. Really dumb W by Irelia, but I can't punish. Walk up a little bit. I want to try shove the wave in and then back and get some, spend my money because I have 1.1k. That's a lot of money, you know. Unfortunately, I didn't notice Echo behind me, but this is actually really bad here. I think I died. I ignite to proc Conqueror. I want to Q him because I have a lot of Conqueror stacks, and then I get free man, and then I die. So you guys could see, even in that fight, I almost killed Irelia, and I almost 1v2'd because Echo really struggled on 1v1ing me, and then needed action to come for the third. So that's fine, you know, we got a lot of pressure, and my Vex gets to farm bin for free, I guess. I don't know. Wasn't too good of a death. That's okay, because we have TP. And I have a really good items now, yeah? Not bad. Let's just see what Irelia builds. Boots. And the tier, okay, tier. Tier is actually a really underrated item on Irelia. You might see Venar, one of the best Irelias in the world, an EUS challenger player. He builds tier quite a decent amount as well, because Irelia has mana issues, and it really helps. And also lets you scale into the mana ruiner, flex into that item, yeah? Even if she didn't go tier, she would have been something like Dagger, which would have helped. So that's why it's a fun buy. Got some goals now. I'm walking away. Right now, this is really bad for me, right? She's got a good wave. I have nothing, and I can't really do anything right now. There's nothing I can do right now, you know? So right now, I'm thinking, maybe this Irelia is an idiot. Maybe this Irelia is an idiot, and she will fuck it up. No, it's just, no. She did it. She played everything perfectly fine. I just sort of died for no reason. I sort of gambled, but at the same time, I'm happy with this because she pushes the wave. I'm not too unhappy about the death because if I didn't do that, the wave would be in the abysmal spot. Now, is it a good play? No, but I knew that my jungler wasn't going to come in a while, and I was like, fuck it, I don't care, nuts to the wall, let's do it. You know, and I did it. Bad death, but ultimately it could have been much worse. So yeah. Now I'm heading back to lane. She sort of heads towards my jungle stuff. I really don't give a fuck. I do not care about this. I'm focused on farming. Yeah. There is no reason for me to care about it. Unfortunately, he gets away because, you know, Graves. Farming up, very nice. I'm ignoring. I don't really care about the fight. She dies. It's really nice, and yeah. Now, because I know she has no TP and she died at a really dumb spot, I get a plates for free. So I'm gonna push this wave in and I'm gonna try to get plates. I have demolished, so I can obviously get plates very easily. Let's see it. Unfortunately, that idea gets cut a little bit short because action can revive people. So I still get one plate, and I was like, this is kind of greedy to give it a second, but fuck it. Put my nuts to the wall. Let's grab it. And grab the second plate. Very nice. Now I have enough money for Hullbreaker, so I'm really strong right now. So back. I want to back right now. I'm looking to back, but I decide. Wait. I'm not gonna back here. I'm not gonna back because I predict Irelia is gonna spam push the wave into my lane, and I don't want to miss the wave. So I instead spend a bit of time getting Krugs, you know, and I head back to lane. E because obviously you don't want to miss the small ones. Nice. I don't even care about getting hit by the Q because it doesn't do that much damage. So, yeah. I miss cannon, so I FF my brain. But I'm happy. I'm still happy. The waves spot isn't really good. I know right now I really cannot 1v1 me because I'm much stronger than 1v1. If I have ghouls, I'd be here in 1v1, and like the ghouls are clumped. But if they're not clumped, it's hard. They'll sort of scatter, then it's really hard. I'm back here because I have big spikes. I have a lot of money. Obviously, if you have a lot of money, you want to spend it. You want to get good back timings off. If you don't, then you're gonna get punished really hard. So right now, I just spent my money. That's really good. We're around the same amount of money, so it's just 900 unspent, right? Which is around 3,400, and I have 3.7k. But I have Hullbreaker. Hullbreaker gives so much resist, so I'm technically actually much stronger than her right now. So got Sheen. So I should just completely stomp her. I only have 2 ghouls, so not that much at all. He goes for a pretty aggressive play, that's fine. E misses, ignite, and it's not even close. You guys can see, it's not even close. I just beat her down. The thing about Yorick is he's very tanky once he gets Hullbreaker. And there is almost very little top laners that can actually realistically beat him in a brunt 1v1 when he has Hullbreaker. That's why I don't think this matchup's that bad, right? Because once you have Hullbreaker, you just fucking maul Irelia. Of course it changes when she gets something like Bork, right? But you always get Hullbreaker first because it's 2.8k. And if you buy component first item, you're obviously gonna get her, okay? Because she's gonna get a starter. Remember, always E Grump. Yep. And that's, you know, that's it. From this point on, the lane's pretty much over. I guess I can show the time where she has Bork, see if you guys, you know. I'll show a bit more with her having Bork. And yeah. After that, we'll move on to a different game. So, let's just see the positions. I like Triforce and Hullbreaker. She's at Bork, building towards Phage building towards a Gold Drinker or whatever, right? But we're pretty similar items, except I'm 2 items and she's very close to 2 items. I start off at EQ and she just dies. Let's just look at the matchup again. So, I know she has to go for these minions. Looks up, I hit the E. Hear her and just dies. The matchup isn't even close. You see, Irelia isn't the thing about this matchup is Irelia simply isn't tanky enough to tank Yorick's damage. Yorick just does too much brute damage with Q, passive, Triforce, and it's too tanky of Hullbreaker to die. And especially with Ignite, it's just way too much for Irelia to take, yeah? So, you can see me abusing Ignite really hard in these matchups, and let's just go over to another game where I'm playing against PGG top laner, which is a pro player. So it's actually, you know, the guy that won MS, that got out of groups in MSI. Pretty good team, you know, pretty decent team, right? And this one is a pretty good game. It's a much better example. The Irelia, we're both running TP Flash. It's perfectly fair. No Ignite, none of this bullshit. Let's just see how I play the lane, right? Walking up, I know that Yorick has a much stronger level 1 than Irelia with the auto Q. If Irelia gets, you know, thins the wave with her autos, then I can definitely lose. But you might be wondering, what the hell? How is Yorick win this trade? So the reason why I should take this trade, let's just watch it over again, right? So, it's bugged. So, level 1, I auto Q. I have 4 stacks of Conqueror. I am watching this tick down, right? I see her run out, I see mine still continue, so I continue to auto, and boom, I have Conqueror advantage, so I automatically win the 1v1. That's why I did the fight continue it. And also I know when Yorick won auto Q, much stronger. Now I'm sort of backing off because she can Q the minions, so I'm kind of scared of that, you know? But if she lets me get sneaky Qs on her, I'm definitely gonna take her. Responding with autos and stuff, so I'm not letting her get away with this. I sort of flash, try to auto Q. I know he predicted it as well, so I couldn't get it off, unfortunately. That's fine. Flash for flash, we'll take it, you know? We'll take it. You know, now he has to back and pop his TP, which is really, really good for me. And I still have a pot, I believe. No, I don't. I do not. Unfortunately. It is fine though, because my jungler is around top side, and I'm conscious of that. Q her. Always be prepared to Q her. I know she has to go for the Qs, because when minions are low, of course she's gonna Q it. Why wouldn't she? This is quite scary. I E her. The first impact of the ghouls usually is guaranteed. Walking up. She has to respect, she has to back off, obviously. Nice. And now I got her really low. And I see my Nocturne, right? I thought my Nocturne was going to push the wave. But... And I tell him to push the wave. I ping him on the way. But he just walks away and does nothing. And unfortunately I die for that. But it's not too bad because he gets a kill, but that definitely was really unlucky. And we're going to skip forward a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to skip forward a little bit. So you can see me, I go mid lane because obviously my mid laner and jungler is top and I don't want to waste time and I don't want to waste resources. I'm going to go mid to catch up this wave. You know, catch the minions and the golden XP. Gonna grab it. Perfectly fine. And now I summon ghouls and I head back top. Just slow pushing the wave, which is completely fine. Now I start doing this scuttle because I see it's on the way. And I notice that if Kindred doesn't do this, then I'll do it. So I'll go for Kindred. Go for the fight there. And we get a really nice kill here. I knew I wasn't going to get a scuttle because she had smite and there's nothing that I could like just... I couldn't smite the scuttle randomly from 400 HP. So that's why I just rotated back onto Kindred to start the fight against her. Grab the wave. I didn't know Irelia was backing. But I presume she was backing because she was missing. So that's why. It's a good back because she gets to get her items and the wave is going to go to her. I'm pushing the wave as fast as possible, so I E to try to do it. You know, I see. Pushing. I did not get ghouls, but I don't want ghouls in this matchup because if I get ghouls, then it gives obviously room for Irelia to Q it in. So now I see she Qs and she's trying to freeze. I know that I can get her to not freeze, so I TP it pretty aggressively. She max stack, I'm kind of scared. So I'm playing safe still. I'm still playing safe. But I'm closer to level 6 than she is because I caught the mid wave and also got the kill on Kindred, which is really nice. So I'm just waiting to level 6. Level 6 she has to respect me no matter what. It doesn't matter. I'm just stronger than her, right? I have ult. And Maiden is nothing to scoff at. So I ult here. You can see Irelia was motioning to go in on me, but she opted not to because I hit level 6 and I put her down. I sort of back off because she has a lot to work with. She has a lot of minions and I'm a little bit scared, right? I don't want to fight her. I don't have Ignite. I don't have ghouls. There's nothing, right? I'm going to back off a little bit, you know? I'm a little bit slow. My team's doing well. It is what it is. Nice. The wave is still in her advantage, but it is pushing faster and faster to me. That's fine. Nice. Sort of mess up the auto queue. That's fine. It's 2 times this because, you know, much going on. I'm gonna push in this wave because Yorick can't freeze waves with Maiden and Ghoul spawning. Get this. I head towards jungle because I noticed there was a fight there. Slow it down, I help with the fight. Wanted to steal a kill, but unfortunately I couldn't. That's fine though. And I joined the skirmish. Nice. I noticed she's very low in mana, so that's why I sort of motion forwards as well, right? Look at that. She has only 100 mana, she has no mana, she has very little mana, right? See? And I win the fight. Boom. If she had enough mana, it's still a very uncertain fight for her. But I noticed that, wait a second, I mean, there's no mana. Because her W uses 70, Q uses 20, and after you use enough Qs, that's gonna be no resources. You can see in a lot of these fights, right? I'm winning this for attrition. I'm just beating a lot of Irelias because they're wasting a lot of mana, and we as Yorick, we don't use W at all often, right? We don't use E, we don't use much skills. We only use orders and Qs, and we're just beating them through mana. And we should do this, and we can do this, you know? It's very powerful, and yeah. So now I have Hullbreaker. I don't think I need to show it off, but the lane's over now, right? I'm way too tanky. I have way too much base damage, way too much base stats. I really can't do anything to me anymore. The matchup's a wrap. So we're gonna skip over. You can see I can kill her on the timeline. So let's just see how the fight goes, yeah? I'm not gonna put any commentary, but we'll just watch. You can see her, even though she queued so many ghouls and a lot of different things, I just beat her. I'm too tanky, and there's nothing for Irelia that she can do. I don't have anything that counters her. I don't have armor items, I don't have anti-healing, I don't have ignite, I have nothing. I just beat her because I'm too tanky. Of course, if I had those stuff, right, I could make her life a lot harder. Kindred comes over here. It's really interesting. I knew I'd win because I had Grave set up. Flash. I thought hitting her would stack my Conqueror, I guess it didn't. I sort of fucked up the Q timing, but it's fine, and I kill her. And yeah, basically, what I suggest against that Irelia matchup is running Ignite is very important. It's definitely, I'd say, almost compulsory because you get so much anti-healing and so much damage against her. Also helps you stack up Conqueror, and obviously Conqueror gives you a lot of stats, so it's really good. Go Hullbreaker first item. Try to still play safe, but level 1, abuse the fact that your auto Q is strong, okay? Don't let Irelia get the first 3 minions, and don't let her Q it for free. If you do, you have to back off, but other than that, try to abuse your strength, yeah? Try to abuse your level 1. It's one of the only matchups where Yorick is actually stronger than another champion, because he has auto attack reset. Very other matchups like Wukong and stuff like that, you won't be able to get away with this. But against Irelia, you can get away with a lot of aggressive plays of the game. Just don't do anything stupid, don't waste W and stuff. Sometimes level 3, I might opt to put another point in my Q instead of my W, because obviously Irelia can dash a lot. So consider that as well, consider that. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, it's really nice having you all here. I appreciate the support, everyone. I've been getting a lot of support on Twitch, and it's been really fun streaming. So for those watching on YouTube, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying this, I'm not even on stream. For those watching, be sure to check me out on Twitch, Twitter, whatever. I do a bunch of random content as well. Other than that, yeah, thanks guys. Have a good one, and remember, as usual, good luck.